Yeah, look, oh, he's crystallizing me. No. That's actually amazing. Look at this effect. If we press trigger, we can go absolutely soaring. She doesn't even know it's gonna hit her. Hoorah! Hello, everybody, and welcome to Blade and Sorcery. Or I should say hello, everybody, and welcome back to Blade and Sorcery. If you haven't seen the last video, top right corner, link in description. Now, if you take a look at my inventory here, you might notice, Anothuor, you have 4 crystals. Why? That's because this mod actually goes to tier 4. I think it's actually the first mod to do that. I don't know if they had to like mod that into the game or if it was in the SDK by default or whatever. Either way, it's still impressive. So as usual, you find this crystal at the end of Dogarian. Let's take a look at... Oh, it also does this cool effect. Look at this. So it kind of crystallizes the other slots, which is neat. Alright, so tier 1 we have Shard Shot. We have crystallization, so we can crystallize enemies by hitting them with the shards. Let's summon a victim.
Get ready for this.
So basically it's a temporary stun. Hoo-yah! That's insanely OP already. Alright, let's take 2 of them. Here we have a tier 2. Tier 2 we have Crystallic imbuement, so we can now imbue our weapons with crystal. And you can actually see, this is really cool because you can actually see the crystals grow on it after a moment. Has a really nice sound. So right now I want to see what happens if we hit somebody with it. Does it like crystallize them? Let's see. It does. Also in tier 2 we have Crystal Fracture. Crystallic enemies will turn brittle. I believe it's the same effect if you burn them for a while and they kind of turn into ash. Shredding shards, if a shard hits a limb in just the right way, it'll rip off. I guess we can use it like the focused gravity blast. And here we have Crystallic Dash. Weapons can now be used to dash forwards. This is really OP. So we get a couple throwing knives. Imbue these. Oh man, the sound design in this mod is really good. If we press trigger, we can go absolutely soaring. It's very OP, as you can see. Oh, look at this. It like crystallizes your fingertips. I'm gonna try and get a headshot, see if it works. Whoa! I don't think it worked. I think I missed. Oh! It worked. I wanna see if I can take her arm off. Whoa! Alright, let's take another crystal in order to get a tier 3. That was really awkward. Wee-yah! The tier 3 core skill we have Crystal Stinger. Firing a spell now shoots out a stinger. So it's just like a little ball, okay? In tier 3 we also have the staff Crystal Bolt. Channel energy through your staff. Stingers are able to rip off limbs. Crystal Hunter. When a stinger pierces something, it will detonate into a cluster. So first off, let me get a staff. I'm not actually sure if I have one. I have this sword of now. I think it's close enough. That's actually amazing. Look at this effect. So if we hold trigger, can we staff slam? Whoa! It like spirals. Let's get some victims. I didn't even mean to do that. Alright, so now for the final tier. For the unique 4th tier. Look at that, man. Beautiful. Tier 4 Crystallic. This gives us, for the core skill, Hyper Intensity. You are now able to overcharge the Crystallic spell. So now, if we hold... Alright, so that is the Crystallic tier. Now we're going to see what we can do if we combine it with other elements. Let's start off with Mind and Body. So on Crystallic Body, we have Thick Skin. Every once in a while, damage will be nullified by a gathering of Crystallic energy. Basically, what this means is that when somebody hits us, it'll crystallize. That was actually cleanest the way I did that. I'm not even going to lie. Yeah, come at me, come at me. Crystals. On the second level, we have Crystal Warrior. Gripping with Crystallic selected will coat your arms in crystals. So we have fire, right? We can do this with every spell. Crystallic looks like this. Oh my god, that is cool. That's interesting. So one arm turns red, one arm turns blue. I don't know if that's like, if that means something or what. I don't know. On the third level, we have Crystallic Dive. Immediately know how this works. Not to brag or anything. So if we go up into the air, gravity. Let me do this. That's awesome. Let's try it. Up into the air and dive. Okay, it doesn't seem to hurt him. But if I did it right now, it would crystallize him. Alright, so now on the Crystallic Mind, level 1 we have Shard Dilation. So the slower time is, the faster these go. Temporal Imbuement, entering slow mode will shift your properties of your imbued weapon, giving them a different hue and strange temporal abilities. On the third level we have, entering slow mode will infuse all crystals with Time Sorcery. So if we go into slow mode with an imbued sword, we hit somebody, and then they crystallize, and then we exit slow mode. They're like extra slow, as you can see. Alright, let's check out some of the other spells. We'll do Fire and Gravity. So if we combine Crystallic and Gravity, we get a Spider Web, Litho Webs. Dismembering a joint with a Gravity imbued weapon will create a Litho Web. These hold joints together. On tier 2, we have Litho Hammer. Gravity imbued weapons gain an additional crystalline power. Enemies with sufficient force will be gravitationally tethered to your weapons. You know how you can like blast somebody and then hook them like this. Okay, so you imbue your mace, preferably with gravity, and then hit somebody. Okay, so it doesn't have to be blunt weapons specifically, I don't think. As long as it's imbued with gravity and you hit hard enough. That's awesome. Slingshot. If you hit a surface or enemy with a stinger, there's a 0.5 second window for you to grip your hand. Throwing your hand will launch you into... That actually sounds sick. Weehaw! That's amazing. So over on the Crystallic and Fire combo, we have Explosive Embers. Land a hit on a creature's limb while they're crystallized to rip it off, launching the severed part multiple feet back. Flaming Crystals. Fire imbued weapons gain an additional crystalline power. I think Lightning has this ability, so if we do Fire, you look Fire Crystals, dude. Amazing. And I'm assuming they crystallize too. Whoa! It blows up! Alright, now for level 3, tier 3, whatever you want to call it, we have Explosive Swarm. Detonate a fireball over a burning creature to detonate them and release several guided Crystallic fireballs. Alright, so we need to set someone on fire, chuck a few fireballs at him. So now if we throw a couple fireballs and detonate them right when they're above his head, it'll spawn a couple extras, and it'll immediately crystallize them too. Alright, moving on to Lightning. We have Crystallic and Lightning gives us Bolt Absorption. Cast both Lightning and Crystallic at the same time to utilize the Crystallic spell as a core. So if we combine Crystal and Lightning, look at that, it becomes like bluish. So now we cast this. Ooh, blue crystals! Alright, level 2 we actually have 2 on this one. Crystal Sapping, spraying lightning while casting Crystallic will spray crystals onto enemies. Bolts will chain between enemies. And Crystalline Thunder. Lightning imbued weapons gain an additional crystalline power. Weapons thrown with this imbue will spark bolts around as they travel. Alright, so now if we use Lightning Spray, it'll, I think, spread to other enemies. Whoa! Oh, my hand! Do it. I dare you. I dare you. Look at what you've done. Alright, on the level 3 we have Bolt Bomb. Enemies hit with lightning bolts will gradually build up charge. Upon hitting 50 bolts, they release a small static charge. So if we keep electrocuting somebody, they will be hit by a lightning bolt. That's pretty neat, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, now I'm going to show you some gameplay with these extensive abilities. Clean transition. Alright, so we're here at an outpost. I think I'll pace this the same way as last time. I'll show some Golem Hector gameplay after this. So stay tuned till the end. She doesn't even know what's gonna hit her. Hoorah! Holy shit! Yeah, look, oh, he's crystallizing me. No! So it kind of adds an interesting game mechanic where you can be crystallized, locked in place, and you kind of have to fend for yourself on every angle. This is AIDS, I don't know what's happening. Oh, I'm crystallized and arcane buildup besides. I don't know. I'm gonna absolutely annihilate this guy. Hoorah! Oh, yeah. Oh, thought that was my hand for a second. I've killed myself. Wait. That's actually a cool detail. The crystals can't destroy the crystals here. I can if I punch it, though. I'm still at full health. What? If I do that, clean. But not as clean as me. Hoorah! You know how we do it around here. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe. If you have any ideas or suggestions, comment down below. Discord, everything else is in the description. I will see you next time. Have a great day.